10 years old, the word cancer was shut doors and crying that gave peace after 2 years of crying. When you're a kid, your parents seem invincible, untouchable by the cruelty in the world you don't quite believe yet. Sunlight tripped into the kitchen as my dad's voice filled the house with an old song. His smile was brighter than the light around him as he made pancakes lighter than air. I held a secret. An understanding of emotions runs deeper than maturity or intelligence. The fear in my mother's eyes was worse, crippling, telling my own heart to calm itself. Her lips curved into a smile, but her eyes almost brought tears to my own. She whispered words of comfort. For herself, for me, I don't know. Anger clawed at my skin, whispering, escape. I have a secret. Almost escaping when the word inoperable was added to my vocabulary, words became liars. Therapy smirked as it offered good or bad change. Treatment was a two-faced liar offering recovery, but no cure. Medicine was a thief named radiation, stealing strength, appetite, and laughter sometimes. Locking the door and sitting in his jacket, I convinced myself the music would drown out the fear. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but a lifetime cannot pocket away this memory I've tried. I rewind and replay the proof of my crime, being robbed of being a child. I have a secret. Hope is the biggest liar. Hope holds you tighter than anything else. It breathes down your neck, suffocating when it's lied to you before. Why push faith towards something whose track record can induce a mental breakdown? Hope is the biggest liar because when it's crushed, there's nothing left. Hope can push you to offer a plastered smile and tease you and give you recovery. Radiation, chemotherapy, steroids, everything stops. Everything stops. January 21st, 2015, at 16, the word cancer is deathly familiar. Fear gripped my heart and shoved it into my throat until it was tight, tight, tight. My lips struggled to form around the words, but my lungs were empty. When you're a kid, your parents seem invincible. My mother's red eyes stole the air from my lungs as words slipped between her sobs and wrapped their claws around my heart, whispering false hopes. Selfless and supportive, absorbing anger and frustration, the sponge melts to glue, not holding together anything when he tells you that trying to make corny jokes can't pull out his laughter anymore, when he tells you that continuing to try is exhausting him. I have a secret. It's the darkest and deepest secret, one that should stay in the corners of my mind. My brain likes to play this game. They tell me to smile, but my brain likes to play this game with my sanity. I repeat, ignore, over and over. My brain likes to play this game, ignore. My brain likes to play this game, ignore. Where it removes a person from the corner of my eye, ignore. Where all the sunlight falls on the bottom of the photograph, ignore. Where everybody's lips curve towards the ground, but I couldn't crush that little voice that always seemed to say he has to be okay. When any moment can rip everything from you, there's an aching awareness of what you have. Every emotion is raw and jagged and torn as melodies seem to dig deeper inside of you. Suspense knows no torture worse than that of a wandering mind. We waited. 13 hours we waited. White coat spoke of gifting freedom to you, yet imprisoned a piece of you, promising its escape until you returned. My eyes forgot sleep. Bang! All sounded is ripped from the room as the ground smashes a plate and 12 eyes turn to a cancer hospital commercial. Then you, mumbling and fumbling for the remote slipping out of my trembling fingers, I see the anger in your eyes. Nothing listens to your mind. Unnecessary apologies keep escaping your lips. I heard her heart whisper love to you. I heard her heart whisper love to you as her eyes woke with a flash to glance at the moon, as whispered wishes escaped her lips, as her pain dripped off her cheeks, waking up to her nightmare. Denial is an oxymoron. Denial is an oxymoron because it screams danger, it saves you from the screams inside of your mind. Why can't I forget the first time? I am afraid to close my eyes. I'm afraid to close my eyes because my eyelids are branded. Why can't I forget the first time I saw tears in my father's eyes? You clutch at your hair. I can feel the pain there. They told us you wouldn't walk. March 10th, 2015. Sunlight tripped into the kitchen as I heard footsteps. I saw your legs working and mine stopped. On my knees, it swept through me like being unhinged. It ripped through everything that I was or will be. I closed my eyes and they were free. I felt something. Hope.